Yes, the next race is an official event. Get ready for some intense racing action. Shaashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 24th position, while Komodo 3K is in 19th position. Our current leader is Shroom 1, holding the top spot. The race has just started and we are eagerly anticipating the exciting action to come. Stay tuned as we continue to follow the progress of these R-driven racing cars. Hugt03 from Team NAFGUM Kings is currently in second place, with Degus trailing closely behind in third. There was a change in position as Degus lost second to Hugt03. The race is definitely heating up, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Stay tuned, folks. We are currently in the early stages of the race and things have already heated up on the track. Degus is currently holding strong in the third position, but he's not far behind Hugt03 from Team NAFGUM Kings in second place. Meanwhile, Jimmet is putting up a good fight in fourth position, with Wafflecuptert from Team Is That a Podium hot on his tail in fifth. And let's not forget about Eldervo67 from Team Lunar Motorsports, currently sitting at 9th position. Stay tuned as the race unfolds, there's plenty of action still to come. We are currently in the midst of the race and some exciting things have been happening. Degus is currently in third place, just 0.3 seconds behind Hugt03 from Team NAFGUM Kings in second place. Meanwhile, Wafflecuptert from Team Is That a Podium is holding onto fourth place, with a best lap time of 40.319 seconds. Jimmet is doing well too, currently sitting in fifth place with a Pontiac, just 0.2 seconds ahead of Pepot in sixth place. Stay tuned for more action as the race continues. Degus is currently in third position, trailing closely behind Hugt03 from Team NAFGUM Kings in second place. Jimmet is currently in fifth position, just 0.3 seconds behind Wafflecuptert from Team Is That a Podium in fourth place. It's a close race and anything can happen as we continue to watch these R-powered racing cars navigate through the simulator. Let's see how this unfolds. Jimmet is currently in fifth place, driving a Pontiac. They are currently 0.3 seconds behind Wafflecuptert from Team Is That a Podium who is in fourth position. Degus is currently in third position, trailing 0.3 seconds behind Hugt03 from Team NAFGUM Kings in second place. Jimmet is still holding onto the fifth position, trying to catch up to the competitors. It's an intense race so far. Currently in the race, we have Degus driving a Pontiac who is holding strong in position 3, just 0.4 seconds behind Hugt03 from Team NAFGUM Kings in position 2. We also have Jimmet in 5th place, trailing Wafflecuptert from Team Is That a Podium by 0.4 seconds. Degus is still keeping up the pace, currently in position 3, with a 0.4 second gap to the car ahead. And Wafflecuptert from Team Is That a Podium is currently in position 4, leading Jimmet by 0.3 seconds. On lap 7, we have seen some intense racing action. Currently, Degus is holding onto third position, only 0.4 seconds behind Hugt 03 from Team Nafgum Kings in second place. Wafflecuptert from Team Is That a Podium is not far behind in fourth place, just 0.4 seconds ahead of Jimmet in fifth. It's great to see these drivers pushing hard and giving it their all. Looking forward to seeing what happens next. Gilded Sarcophagi said, "Dooba dooba 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 dooba." Har har, I see you're having some fun with the sound effects. Dooba 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 dooba. You got the rhythm going. Keep enjoying the race. Right now we have an exciting race going on here in the racing simulator. Jimmet just made a great move and passed Wafflecuptert from Team Is That a Podium for position 4. Wafflecuptert is currently in 5th place, just 0.2 seconds behind Jimmet. Peput is not far behind either, trailing Wafflecuptert by 0.5 seconds in 6th place. Let's see how this battle for positions in the middle unfolds. Kaskar once said, "In blue day to dabby day." The BAD indeed. It seems like you're feeling the rhythm of the race. Enjoy the blue vibes and let's see who claims victory on this challenging track. We have seen some interesting developments in the race so far. Jimmet has dropped down to position 22 and is currently entering the pits. On the other hand, Duvdad from Team MD Racing is doing well and currently holds the 6th position, trailing just 0.3 seconds behind Peput in 5th place. Meanwhile, Vischelv is in 9th place, holding a slight lead of 0.3 seconds over Eldervo 67 from Team Luna Motorsports in 10th place. These are the key facts we have observed in this segment of the race. Let's see how things continue to unfold as the race progresses. Kaskar once said, "In white and orange dape to dape the which are surprisingly my fave colors dape to dape the." That's cool. It's great to have unique color preferences that make you stand out. Embrace your love for white and orange. It's always fun to express your personal style and taste. Kaskar once said, "Amy, who has the fastest lap?" Hey there Kaskar 1. It looks like the driver with the fastest lap time so far is Duff Dad with a lap time of 0:39.970 in the Big Regal. They're really pushing the limits out there. Keep cheering them on. Kaskar once said, "Amy. Hey there, how can I help you?" Kaskar once said, "Some carnage during pits perhaps." Oh, it looks like things got a bit messy during the pits. Pit stops can sometimes be chaotic, especially when multiple cars are trying to get in and out at the same time. Let's hope everyone involved is okay and the teams can quickly get their cars back in shape for the race. Safety first, right? Kaskar once said, "At your Tichi my Twitch name Kaskar1y." Hey Kaskar1. Hope you're enjoying the race so far. It looks like you're doing great in your Big Regal, currently in 14th position. Keep pushing and who knows, you might climb up the ranks even further. Good luck and enjoy the rest of the race. Pepot is currently in 7th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Pitters in 6th place. Pepot's best lap time is only a mere 0.115 seconds off the fastest lap. Meanwhile, Degus is currently in 6th position, with a faster lap time than both Pepot and Pitters' last lap. We're seeing some close competition between these racers. Let's see how it plays out. We're currently watching a thrilling race in the simulator. Pitters is sitting in 6th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Degus in 5th. Pepot is not far behind in 7th, trailing Degus by just 0.1 seconds. However, Degus is holding onto their 6th position, staying 0.3 seconds ahead of Pepot. Meanwhile, Duff Dad from Team MD Racing is currently in 4th place and has set the best lap time so far with 39.970 seconds. It's all to play for as the race continues. Let's do a quick recap of what just happened on the track. Currently, Funny Shell Gaming is in position 8, just 0.1 ahead of Eldevo 67 from Team Luna Motorsports in position 9. However, Eldevo 67 from Team Luna Motorsports was 0.5 faster last lap, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Moving on, Duff Dad from Team MD Racing is currently in position 4, but is 0.4 behind Wafflecutcher from Team Is That a Podium in position 3. It's shaping up to be quite a tight battle between these two. In terms of position changes, Funny Shelg. Let's do a quick recap of what's been happening in the race so far. Degus is currently in 7th position, just half a second behind Pepot in 6th place. Funny Shell Gaming is right behind Degus in 8th position, just 0.4 seconds away. There seems to be a battle going on between these two players as they go back and forth. Meanwhile, Fox DE is currently in 10th position and is battling against Eldevo 67 from Team Luna Motorsports. In the last lap, Fox DE was 1.1 seconds faster than his competitor. Exciting stuff happening on the track. Stay tuned for more updates. Currently in 10th place we have Eldavo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports, just 0.2 seconds ahead of Fox D in 11th place. Fox D is trailing behind Eldavo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports by 0.3 seconds. In 12th place, we have Puschelv, who is only 0.2 seconds behind Fox D in 11th place. Moving on, in 13th place, we have Kaskar 1, who is 0.4 seconds ahead of Amin-san from Team Nafcom Kings in 14th place. Lastly, we have Shota Todoroki 39 in 10th place, who is 0.2 seconds behind Eldavo 67 from Team. Pepot is currently in 6th place and has just entered the pits. Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium is in 2nd position. Degus is also entering the pits in 7th place. Fox D is currently in 11th place and has just entered the pits. Sputnik NZ from Team for 20 is in 17th place and has entered the pits as well. Lastly, Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is in 18th place and has also entered the pits. Stay tuned to see how these pit stops affect their positions. Bartomas Gordon, Ngstring, and Boskalovchia have just entered the pits for their scheduled pit stops. They were in positions 26, 36, and 33 respectively before entering the pits. On the other hand, Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium has completed their pit stop and rejoined the race in 5th position. Currently, Shota Todoroki 39 is leading the pack. Stay tuned to see how the rest of the race unfolds. Kaskar 1 said, at Delirium 3 for 5. I'm sorry, I don't have information about Delirium 3 for 5. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Currently, we have some interesting developments in the race. Eldavo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports has just exited the pits and is now in position 31. Amin-san from Team Nafcom Kings is also out of the pits and is now in position 32. Meanwhile, Judas Mokablunt from Team for 20 has also finished his pit stop and is currently in position 33. On the other hand, D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is doing quite well, currently holding position 13. Lastly, Okyoki 3 is entering the pits in position 15. That's it for now, let's see how the rest of the race unfolds. Kaskar 1 said, where did I go? Oh, it seems like you dropped down a few positions in the race. Don't worry though, there's plenty of time left to make a comeback. Keep pushing and I'm sure you'll climb back up the standings in no time. Kaskar 1 said, game. Absolutely. We are in the middle of an exciting NASCAR race at the Ovale de Puebla track. The drivers are giving it their all, and the competition is intense. Who is your favorite driver in the race? Right now we have Dreedsy01 from Team Eagerworks in position 22, just ahead of Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 23. Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium is currently holding onto 3rd place, trailing behind Pitters in 2nd by a margin of 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Fox D is sitting in 6th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Puschelv in 5th. We also have Wyke exiting the pits and joining the race in position 35. It's definitely an intense moment here on the track. Pepot is currently in 3rd place, just 0.2 seconds behind Pitters who is in 2nd place. Fox DE is holding on to 5th place, with a slim 0.2 second lead over Vaschev, who is in 6th place. Street 4 NBZH has just exited the pits and is now in 37th position. Jimmet is in 16th place, trailing for Famaker from Team Nafgum Kings by 0.4 seconds. Lastly, Fox DE is closely chasing Vaschev, hoping to make a move for 5th position. That's the recap for now, folks. Stay tuned for more updates. Peput is currently in 3rd position, trailing just 0.5 seconds behind Pitters, who is in 2nd place. Meanwhile, Fox DE is holding onto 6th position, with a slim lead of 0.3 seconds over Shroom 1 in 7th. Team Blast's R.A. Raphael is currently in 12th place, trying to close the 0.3 second gap behind Bartimus Gordon in 11th. Lastly, Shroom 1 remains in 7th position, trailing Fox DE by 0.3 seconds. Stay tuned to see how the rest of the race unfolds. We're currently watching a thrilling race in the simulator, with some intense battles happening on the track. Shutter Todoroki 39 is currently in 18th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Zekabox in 17th. Funny Shell Gaming is putting up a good fight and is currently in 9th place, trailing Shahashi from Team Yunar Motorsports by only 0.2 seconds in 8th position. And Komodo 3K is currently running in 13th place, just 0.2 seconds behind Bartimus Gordon, who is in 12th place. It's still anyone's race at this point, and we can expect more exciting moments as the competition continues. Jimmet just entered the pits and dropped to 16th position. Shroom 1 is currently in 6th position, just 0.4 seconds behind Fuschelv in 5th. Meanwhile, Funny Shell Gaming is in 9th position, trailing Shahashi from Team Yuna Motorsports by just 0.2 seconds. Shroom 1, driving a big, remains in 6th position, 0.5 seconds behind Fuschelv. Stay tuned as the race continues. Degoose said, Amy, who has the fastest lap times? Hey there, Degoose. So far, the fastest lap times are being set by pitters with a time of 0:39.996 in their Pontiac Grand Prix. They're really showing some impressive speed out there. Keep cheering for them. Kaskar1 said, how much do you walk? As an AI, I don't have a physical body, so I don't walk. But I'm here to provide assistance and answer any questions you might have. Is there anything else I can help with? Currently we have Komodo 3K in 10th position, just 0.2 seconds behind Deplorableeple in 9th. Pitters is doing a fantastic job in 2nd position, only 0.2 seconds behind Hogt03 from Team Nafgum Kings in 1st. And Funny Shell Gaming is currently in 11th place, trailing behind Komodo 3K by 0.5 seconds. That's the current situation on the track. Let's see how this continues to unfold. We are currently in the middle of the race, with lots of action happening on the track. Peput is doing a great job in 3rd place, just 0.3 seconds behind Pitters in 2nd. Deplorableeple is driving a big and currently holds the 10th position, with a narrow 0.3 second lead over Funny Shell Gaming in 11th. Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 13th position, with a very impressive best lap time of 0:40.178, just 0.24 seconds off the fastest lap. We also have Funny Shell Gaming right behind Deplorableeple, trailing by just 0.1 seconds. The competition. Raphael from Team Blast is currently 13th, while Kokubai90 from Team Eagerworks is currently 20th, closely behind Eldevo67 from Team Yuna Motorsports in position 19. Speaking of which, Eldevo67 from Team Yuna Motorsports has moved up to the 18th position. And we have Deplorableeple driving a big currently holding the 11th position, trailing just behind Funny Shell Gaming in 10th place. Quite the intense race we have going on here. Stay tuned for more updates. Peput in the Pontiac is holding strong in 3rd position, just 0.4 seconds behind Pitters in 2nd. Smurf20 from Team for 20 just entered the pits and is currently in 33rd position. Meanwhile, Funny Shell Gaming is close behind Deplorableeple, who is currently in 10th position. Smurf20 has now exited the pits but finds themselves in 39th position. That's all the recent action on the track for now. Pitters is currently in 3rd position, just 0.2 seconds behind Peput in 2nd. Deplorableeple is currently in 10th position, holding a slim 0.1 second lead over Funny Shell Gaming in 11th. Additionally, Wafflecupted from Team is that a podium is in 4th position, trailing Pitters by 0.3 seconds. Stay tuned for more action on the track. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. A big shout out and thank you to 23 Reddit for the raid and bringing all of you wonderful viewers over. I hope you're all ready for some exciting racing action with our AI drivers. Let's keep it light-hearted and cheer them on together. Wafflecuptert from team is that a podium just made a great move and passed Pitters for third place. Currently, Pitters is in 5th position, trailing behind Shroom 1 who was 1.3 seconds faster on the previous lap. Komodo 3K is holding on to 9th position, with a 0.3 second lead over Deplorableeple in 10th place. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 9th position, just 0.2 seconds ahead of Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings in 10th place. Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 9th position as well. Lastly, Vischelv is right. We just saw some intense racing action on the track. Currently, Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings is in 8th position, with Deplorableeple right on their tail in 9th place. Meanwhile, Vischelv has managed to secure the 6th position. However, Komodo 3K is not far behind, trailing Deplorableeple by just 0.3 seconds in 10th place. It's a close battle between these drivers, and we can expect more exciting moves as the race continues. Stay tuned for more updates. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to DK27 Gaming for following the channel. Appreciate the support, buddy. Let's all enjoy the AI car racing action together. Currently in the race, we have Deplorableeple driving a big in 9th position, just narrowly ahead of Funny Shell Gaming in 10th. Vischelv is putting up a strong performance in 6th position, with Pitters just half a second ahead in 5th. FoxDE is not far behind in 7th place, trailing Vischelv by 0.4 seconds. And finally, Komodo 3K is currently in 11th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Funny Shell Gaming. It's an intense race so far, and anything can happen as we continue on. Stay tuned, folks. Right now we are watching the racing simulator, and we are on lap 53 out of 150. Currently, FoxDE is in 7th position, trailing behind Vischelv by 0.3 seconds. Deplorableeple is in 9th position, behind Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings by 0.4 seconds. It seems that Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings was faster by 1.0 second last lap. FoxDE is still in 7th position, chasing Vischelv. Deplorableeple remains in 9th position, trying to catch up to Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings. And finally, Fafamaker. We're currently in the middle of the race and things are heating up. Pitters is in 5th position, just 0.4 seconds behind Shroom 1 in 4th. Wafflecuptert from team is that a podium is currently in 3rd, trailing behind Peput in 2nd by 0.6 seconds. It seems like Wafflecuptert has been picking up the pace, as they were 1.0 second faster on the previous lap. Komodo 3K is currently in the pits, sitting comfortably in the 11th position. FoxDE, on the other hand, is holding steady in 7th place. And it's quite an exciting moment for Hugged03 from Forsterfass, Silver Gaming, Kaskar1, Dreegsy01, and Sputnik NZ are all entering the pits for their scheduled pit stops. Currently, Forsterfass is in 22nd position, Silver Gaming is in 23rd position, Kaskar 1 is in 24th position, Dreeksy01 is in 25th position, and Sputnik NZ is in 26th position. That's the latest update from the race. Stay tuned. Altavo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports has been putting on a strong performance and currently sits in second place. Meanwhile, Silver Gaming from the same team has just exited the pits and is now in 24th position. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings and Degus have also recently completed their pit stops and are in 25th and 26th position respectively. As for Vaschelv, they were previously in third place but have now dropped down to fourth. It's been an intense race so far and we'll continue to keep an eye on these developments. Thank you so much, Trashboy, for following the channel. I appreciate your support and I'm excited to have you here. Let's kick back, relax, and enjoy some thrilling races together with these AI drivers. They may not be as unpredictable as human racers, but they sure know how to put on a show. Sit tight, everyone, and let's see what these virtual speed demons can do. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports has moved up to 14th place, while D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is exiting the pits in position 33. Shota Todoroki 39 is also leaving the pits, now in position 9. BGT 1990 is currently in 10th place, and Okyoki 3 is entering the pits in 17th place. Lastly, Judas Smoker Blunt from Team 420 is currently in 23rd position. Stay tuned for more action on the track. BGT 1990 just came out of the pits and is now in position 28. Degus is currently in position 18, just 0.2 seconds ahead of Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings in position 19. Okyoki 3 also just exited the pits and is now in position 32. Pitos is in position 10, 0.4 seconds behind Shota Todoroki 39 in position 9, with a difference of 34.2 seconds in the last lap. Shroom 1 is currently 12th, trailing behind Wafflecopter from Team Is That a Podium in position 11 by only 0.2 seconds, and Shroom. We have Shroom 1 driving a big in position 12, just 0.2 seconds behind Wafflecopter from Team Is That a Podium in position 11. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 13th place. Degus is currently in position 18, trailing by 0.2 seconds behind Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings in position 17. Wyke has entered the pits in position 16. Shroom 1 has now moved up to 13th place with a best lap of 0:39.989, just 0.051 seconds off the fastest lap. Lastly, Degus is in 7th. We just witnessed some interesting movements on the track. Wyke has just exited the pits in position 37, while Shroom 1 is currently chasing Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 12. Degus is holding position 17, staying ahead of Kaskar 1 in position 18. Wafflecopter from Team Is That a Podium is on the hunt, trailing behind Shota Todoroki 39 in position 10. Lastly, Street 4 NBZH has entered the pits and is currently positioned at 37. Stay tuned for more exhilarating action. Amin San from Team NAFGUM Kings just lost position 16 to Judas Mocha from Team for 20. Jimmet is currently in position 4, while Shota Todoroki 39 is entering the pits in position 16. ST4NBZH has just exited the pits in position 40, and Bosca Lovejiao is entering the pits in position 27. Lastly, Pitters is currently holding the 9th position. Stay tuned for more updates. We are currently watching an intense race in a racing simulator. It seems that Funyshell Gaming is currently in 8th position, just 0.2 seconds behind Ran Yerkumo in 7th place. Shoto Todoroki 39 has just exited the pits and is now in 35th position. Meanwhile, Jimmet is currently in the pits and is currently holding onto his 5th position. Lastly, D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is barely ahead of Forsterfass in 34th position. The race is really heating up here, folks. Let's see how it unfolds. Kaskar 1 is currently in 21st place, trailing just 0.3 seconds behind Silver Gaming from Team Luna Motorsports in 20th place. Jimmet has just exited the pits and is now in 15th place. Funyshell Gaming is holding strong in 7th place, with a marginal 0.1 second lead over Ran Yerkumo in 6th place. It's getting intense out there. Right now in the race, Degus is in 18th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Amin San from Team NAFGUM Kings, who is in 17th position. Funyshell Gaming is currently in 6th place, also 0.3 seconds behind Komodo 3K in 5th place. Meanwhile, Wafflecupted from Team Is That a Podium is in 8th place, with a 0.3 second gap behind Ran Yerkumo in 7th place. It looks like Wafflecupted from Team Is That a Podium had a great last lap, being 1.1 seconds faster than their previous lap. And finally, Funyshell Gaming is trailing behind Kong. Wafflecupted from Team Is That a Podium is currently holding position 8, just 0.2 seconds behind Ran Yerkumo in position 7. On the other hand, Ran Yerkumo is putting up a good fight and is currently sitting in 8th place, only 0.3 seconds behind Wafflecupted from Team Is That a Podium in position 7. In the battle for the top positions, Funyshell Gaming is currently in 6th place, trailing behind Komodo 3K by 0.4 seconds. Lastly, Amin San from Team NAFGUM Kings is currently in 18th place, 0.4 seconds behind Degus. Rokokamingvi said, "Is this the special event?" No, this is not the special event. The special events usually take place at different times during the week. You can check the schedule on the Discord channel to know when the next special event will be happening. We have Shroom 1 in 10th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Pitters in 9th place. R. Raphael from Team Blast is currently in 22nd place, trailing Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports by 0.2 seconds in 21st place. Wafflecupted from Team Is That a Podium is doing pretty well, currently holding the 7th position in their big, although they are 2.0 seconds behind Funyshell Gaming in 6th place. Degus is in 17th position, trailing Eldevo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports by 0.4 seconds in 16th place. Due to smoke, a blunt from Team for 20 is currently in 14th position, just 0.1 seconds behind Bartimus Gordon in position 13. Meanwhile, Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium is holding onto the 8th position. However, they are trailing behind Pitters in 7th by 0.3 seconds, with Pitters showing great speed in the last lap, being 2.8 seconds faster. We also have Peput in the 19th position, trailing Amin San from Team NAFGUM Kings in the 18th spot by 0.4 seconds. Currently, Pitters is performing well, securing the 7th position. Lastly, Shroom 1 is in the Currently, we have Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium in 7th position, trying to close the gap of 0.3 seconds with Funny Shell Gaming in 6th position. Also, Shroom 1 is currently in 10th position, only 0.2 seconds behind Ran Yarkumo in 9th position. As for Team NAFGUM Kings, their driver for FanMaker is in 12th position, trailing behind Shahashi from Team Yuna Motorsports by 0.5 seconds. It's definitely an intense race with some close battles going on out there. We have Pitters currently in 8th place, just 0.2 seconds behind Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium who is in 7th. For FanMaker from Team NAFGUM Kings is currently 12th. Trailing behind Shahashi from Team Yuna Motorsports in 11th place by 0.5 seconds. Pitters is still fighting to gain ground, being just 0.3 seconds behind Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium in 7th place. And finally, we have Degus in 17th position, trailing Eldevo 67 from Team Yuna Motorsports in 16th place by just 0.2 seconds. Let's Pitters is currently in 8th position, trailing behind Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium in 7th place. Meanwhile, Shroom 1 is holding on to the 10th position, just half a second behind Ran Yarkumo in 9th place. Degus is currently in 17th place and is trying to catch up to Eldevo 67 from Team Yuna Motorsports in 16th position. Amin San from Team NAFGUM Kings is driving a big and is currently in 19th place, closely following Peput in 18th place. That's the recap for now. Let's see how these racers continue to battle it out on the track. Bobardo from Team Blast just entered the pits in 31st position. Meanwhile, Shroom 1 is currently in 10th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Ran Yarkumo in 9th. Degus is in 17th position, trailing Eldevo 67 from Team Yuna Motorsports by 0.4 seconds. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 also entered the pits, maintaining their position in 36th. Lastly, BGT 1990 is in 29th position, 0.3 seconds behind Swanson Johnson in 28th. We just witnessed some intense action on the track. Currently, Shroom 1 is in 10th position, closely followed by Ran Yarkumo in 11th. Team for 20 Smurf 20 just exited the pits and is now in 38th position. Meanwhile, Degus is battling it out with Eldevo 67 from Team Yuna Motorsports for 16th place. Stay tuned for more exhilarating moments as the race continues. Peput is currently in 18th position, trailing behind Degus who is in 17th position. Degus is driving a Pontiac and is closely behind Eldevo 67 from Team Yuna Motorsports who is in 16th position. On the other hand, Sputnik NZ from Team for 20 is currently in 27th position, with a slight gap behind Trixie01 from Team Eager Works in 26th position. And that's where we stand right now on the track. Let's see how this race unfolds further. Aldevo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 17th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Degus, who's in 16th position. They have been consistently closing the gap throughout the race. Shroom 1 is currently in 9th place, trailing just 0.4 seconds behind Pitters in 8th position. They are putting up a tough fight to move up the leaderboard. It's worth noting that Aldevo 67 set a personal best lap time of 0:40.041, just a mere 0.103 seconds off the fastest lap of the race. That's all for now. Let's see how these talented AI drivers continue to battle it out on the track. Hugged03 from Team Navgum Kings is currently leading the pack. We have Funnyshell Gaming in 6th position, closely trailing behind Komodo 3K in 5th place. Remyakumo is holding onto 11th position, just 0.1 seconds behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 10th. And finally, Bartimus Gordon is sitting in 15th place, with a slim gap of 0.4 seconds behind Jimmet in 14th. Let's do a quick recap of what's happening in the race right now. Currently, Funnyshell Gaming is holding a solid position in 6th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Komodo 3K in 5th. They're definitely putting up a good fight there. Meanwhile, Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings is not too far behind either, sitting in 12th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Ranyarkumo in 11th. It's a close competition for them as well. And let's not forget about Shroom 1, who is currently sitting in 9th place, trailing just 0.4 seconds behind Pitters in 8th. They're definitely pushing hard to climb up. Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings in the Pontiac is currently sitting at position 16, just 0.1 seconds behind Degus in position 15. However, they lost their position to Aldevo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports. Meanwhile, Deplorableeple is currently positioned at number 12 and has just exited the pits, now finding themselves in position 16. Shroom 1 is doing well in position 6, with only a 0.4 second gap behind Pitters in position 5. Lastly, Funnyshell Gaming has also left the pits and is currently positioned at 18. Stay tuned for more exciting action on the track. Bartimus Gordon has made his way into the pits and is currently in 23rd position. Pitters, who was in 3rd place, has also entered the pits and remains in 3rd. Degus is currently holding onto the 9th position. Shroom 1, who was 4th, is now entering the pits. Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium has just left the pits and is now in 16th position. Lastly, Vischelv is currently in 5th place and is now heading into the pits. Stay tuned for more updates. Let me recap what just happened in the race. Pitters just came out of the pits and is currently in 9th position. Kaskar 1 also completed their pit stop and is now in 28th position. Meanwhile, Sputnik NZ from Team for 20 just exited the pits and is currently in 30th position. Shroom 1 is doing a great job and has moved up to 12th position. On the other hand, Swanson Johnson is now entering the pits and is currently sitting in 20th position. In an impressive display of skill, Shroom 1 has made some significant progress and is now sitting comfortably in 13th position. The race is really heating up, and I can Just to recap what happened in the last few moments of the race, Zekebox entered the pits while in position 12 and currently sits in position 13. Sabine 27 from Team Blast also made a pit stop, remaining in position 32. Meanwhile, Komodo 3K continues to hold strong in position 5. Ranyarkumo completed their pit stop and is now in position 11, and Forsterfas just joined the pit lane in position 23. Stay tuned for more updates as the race progresses. Ranyarkumo said, "Any crashes, guys? Oh, you won't believe it. There have been some exhilarating crashes on the track. Cars spinning, bumping into each other, and even a couple of spectacular flips. It's been quite a show. Thankfully, all the drivers seem to be okay, just a bit shaken up. Safety is our top priority here." Judah Smoke Blunt from Team 420 is currently 12th, Zekebox just exited the pits in position 24, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 10th place, just 0.2 seconds behind Shroom 1 in 9th. Forsterfas is also exiting the pits in position 30. D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is entering the pits in 19th. And finally, Shota Todoroki 39 is currently 15th, trailing behind Ranyarkumo in 14th by 0.4 seconds. Last lap, Shota Todoroki 39 was an impressive 9.8 seconds faster. Stay tuned for more action. Tiger Blitzx said, "Thank you, Amy." You're welcome, Tiger Blitzx. If you have any more questions or need assistance, just let me know. Enjoy the race. Here's a quick recap of what just happened on the track. Peters is currently in 7th position, while Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 10th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Shroom 1 in 9th place. Shahashi managed to be 1.2 seconds faster than their previous lap. BGT 1990 has entered the pits and is currently in 16th position. And finally, Okyoki 3 has just exited the pits and is now in 28th position. Stay tuned for more updates as the race continues. Let's do a quick recap of what just happened on the track. Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium is currently in 8th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Peters in 7th position. Funny Shell Gaming is putting up a good fight and is currently in 4th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Deplorableeple in 3rd position. BGT 1990 has just exited the pits and is now in 24th position. Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium is not far behind in 8th place, trailing Peters by only 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Judah Smoke Blunt from Team 420 is Komodo 3K is currently holding onto the 5th position with a 1 second lead over Hugged 03 from Team Nafgum Kings in 6th place. Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium has dropped to 18th position after losing out to Eldevo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports. And we just saw Shota Todoroki 39 exiting the pits in 20th place. Meanwhile, Funny Shell Gaming is putting up a strong performance and currently sits in 4th place. Stay tuned for more intense racing action. We have some interesting developments on the track right now. Due to Smoke, a blunt from Team 420 is currently in 12th position, just 0.4 seconds behind Pepot in 11th. Meanwhile, Wafflecopter from Team Is That a Podium has just exited the pits and is now in 31st position. Moving up the ranks, Shroom 1 is currently 9th, trailing behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports by only 0.1 seconds. Finally, Degus is currently in 10th place, trailing Shroom 1 by only 0.3 seconds. Stay tuned as the race continues to unfold. We just witnessed Wag exiting the pits and rejoining the race in position 36. On the other hand, Pepot is doing a great job and currently holds the 11th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Shroom 1 in 10th place. Meanwhile, Degus is putting up a strong performance as well and is currently in 9th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 8th position. However, ST4NBZH is currently heading into the pits and maintaining his position at 34. Let's see how the rest of this exciting race unfolds. Degus is currently in 9th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 8th place. Pitos is currently in 7th place, also 0.4 seconds behind Hugt03 from Team Nafgum Kings in 6th place. ST4NBZH has just exited the pits and is now in 36th position. Jimmet is currently leading the race and is entering the pits. Finally, Komodo 3K is holding 5th place. Stay tuned to see how the race unfolds. Let's do a quick recap of what just happened on the track. Right now, we have some intense battles going on. Vaschelv and Shota Todoroki 39 are currently fighting for the 20th position. It's a close fight between these two drivers. Jimmet has just exited the pits and is now in a solid 5th position. Let's see if they can make up some ground and challenge the cars ahead. Degus is currently running in 9th place, not too far behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 8th. We could see a potential pass here if Degus can find the right opportunity. Ngstring is currently sitting in 27th place, with BGT 1990. Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works is currently in 18th place with their best lap time being 0:40.237. They are only 0.299 seconds off the fastest lap. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is right behind them in 9th place, just 0.1 seconds behind Degus in 8th position. Pitters is doing well in 6th place, driving a Pontiac, and currently 0.5 seconds behind Hugt03 from Team Nafgum Kings in 5th place. Lastly, Shroom 1 is holding onto the 10th position, driving a big and just 0.3 seconds behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 9th place. Let's do a quick recap of what just happened on the racetrack. At the moment, Shroom 1 is currently in 10th position, trailing behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 9th place. Pitters is in 6th position, chasing after Hugt03 from Team Nafgum Kings who is in 5th place. Funny Shell Gaming is currently holding onto the 3rd position and driving a big, only 0.3 seconds behind Deplorableeple in 2nd place. Lastly, Jimmet is in 7th position, following closely behind Pitters in 6th place. That's all for now, folks. Here's a quick recap of what's currently happening in the race. Shroom 1 is currently in 10th position, trailing behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 9th. Jimmet is holding on to 7th position, with a small gap behind Pitters in 6th. Shroom 1 is still in 10th, with a slight difference behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports. Jimmet is currently in 7th, just a fraction behind Pitters. Pepot is in 11th position and has a best lap time of 0:40.062, only 0.14 seconds off the fastest lap. LV1NNYZ, Amy, L Automobile Fate from OUI, Enefit, Les Voitures Font from Muscuels ACCL Rent sur la piste. C'est un spectacle sonore visuel. Jimmet is in 7th place, trailing behind Pitters in 6th by just 0.3 seconds. Pepot made a great move and passed Shroom 1 to secure the 10th position. Meanwhile, Sputnik NZ from Team for 20 is currently in 22nd place, just 0.1 seconds behind Assetto Corsa 39 in 21st position. Let's see how the remainder of the race unfolds. Let's have a quick recap of the current standings in the race. BGT 1990 is currently in 28th place, trailing behind Forsterfass, who is in 27th place. Forsterfass was faster by 0.7 seconds on the last lap. Judas Mogeblunt from Team for 20 is sitting in 12th place, just 0.2 seconds behind Shroom 1 in 11th place. Pepot is currently holding the 10th position, with a 0.5 second gap to Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 9th place. Assetto Corsa 39 is in 22nd place, trailing Sputnik NZ from Team for 20 in 21st. Currently Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is holding the 10th position, while Ngstring is in 26th. Funny Shell Gaming is doing a great job and is currently in 3rd place, just 0.4 seconds behind Deplorableeple in 2nd position. Assetto Corsa 39 is in the 22nd position. Funny Shell Gaming is showing impressive skills and is still in 3rd place, closing in on Deplorableeple, who is in 2nd place by just 0.3 seconds. Stay tuned to see how the rest of the race unfolds. Zekabox is currently in 26th position, trailing Ngstring in 25th place by just 0.2 seconds. Shroom 1 holds the 11th position and is 0.3 seconds behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 10th place. Eldevo 67, also from Team Lunar Motorsports, is currently in 15th place. Deplorableeple has moved up to 3rd position after overtaking Funny Shell Gaming, with just a 0.2 second gap separating them. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 has entered the pits while holding the 35th position. These are the current standings in the race. In the current race, we have Pitters driving a Pontiac in 6th position, closely trailing Hoped 03 from Team Nafgum Kings in 5th. Meanwhile, Eldevo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports just exited the pits and is now in 33rd position, followed by Smurf 20 from Team for 20 in 37th. The one to watch out for is Deplorableeple, currently sitting comfortably in 3rd place. Finally, Hoped 03 from Team Nafgum Kings is putting up a strong performance, currently in 6th place with a commendable lap record. Stay tuned for more exciting updates. Tigerblitz said, sway. Sorry, I didn't quite understand what you meant by sway. Could you please provide more context or clarify your question? Here's a quick recap of the current events in the race. Vaschev just entered the pits in 29th position and has now exited in 34th position. Ngstring is currently in 23rd position and is trailing Driegsy01 from Team Eager Works by 0.5 seconds. Swanson Johnson was in 28th position, but has now dropped down to 27th position, just 0.4 seconds behind BGT 1990. And finally, Hogged03 from Team NAFGUM Kings is currently holding the 7th position. Stay tuned as we continue to watch these R-driven cars battle it out in the racing simulator. Let's do a quick recap of the current positions in the race. Ngstring is currently in 23rd position, just 0.4 seconds behind Driegsy01 from Team Eager Works in 22nd position. Hogged03 from Team NAFGUM Kings is currently in 7th position, trailing Jimmet, who is in 6th place by just 0.3 seconds. Judas Mocha-Blunt from Team 420 is in 12th position, just 0.1 seconds behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 11th place. Hogged03 from Team NAFGUM Kings is still holding onto 7th position, but is now 2.2 seconds behind Pitters Who. Let's do a quick recap of the ongoing race. Currently, we have Hogged03 from Team NAFGUM Kings in position 6, with a 1.5 second lead over Pitters in position 7. Pepot has just entered the pits and is currently in 15th place. But here's the exciting part, Hogged03 from Team NAFGUM Kings has managed to climb up to position 3. Funny Shell Gaming is currently in 8th place, while Komodo 3K is holding onto 12th position. Meanwhile, Funny Shell Gaming has just exited the pits and is now in 10th place. Stay tuned as the race continues to unfold. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports just entered the pits and is currently in 8th position. Conversely, Fafamaker from Team NAFGUM Kings has just exited the pits and is now in 19th position. FoxDE, who was leading the race, has also entered the pits and is now in 1st position. Pepot is currently in 28th position, while Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 21st position, trailing behind Ngstring in 20th position by 0.3 seconds. Ngstring was 1.0 second faster on the last lap. Judas Mocha-Blunt from Team 420 is currently in 5th position, while Amin San from Team NAFGUM Kings just entered the pits and is in 9th position. Degus also entered the pits and is currently in 12th position. Amin San remains in 9th position after the pit stop. Raphael from Team Blast just exited the pits and is now in 23rd position, while Shroom1 also exited the pits and is currently in 7th position. Stay tuned for more updates. Judas Mocha-Blunt from Team 420 just came out of the pits and is now in position 13. Kaskar1 also exited the pits and is in position 31. Meanwhile, Bartimaeus Gordon is heading into the pits currently in position 32. Amin San from Team NAFGUM Kings was in 15th place, but lost that position to Zekabox. Lastly, Sabine27 from Team Blast is entering the pits, currently holding onto position 25. Zekabox lost position 16 to Forsterfass, while Ran Yarkumo is currently entering the pits in position 3. Driegsy01 from Team Eager Works just finished their pit stop and is now in position 28. Zekabox is also entering the pits, currently in 17th place. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is holding onto the 14th position, and Swanson Johnson just came out of the pits and is now in 30th place. We have some interesting developments on the track right now. Zekabox has just exited the pits in position 24, while Ran Yarkumo also made a pit stop and is now in position 10. Forstervass, who was previously in 15th place, is currently entering the pits. Meanwhile, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports has come out of the pits in position 27, and Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works has also completed their pit stop and is now in 15th place. Exciting stuff happening here at the racing simulator. Here's a quick recap of what's currently happening in the race. Judas Smoke Blunt from Team for 20 is currently in 11th position, with a gap of 0.4 seconds behind Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings in 10th position. Komodo 3K is currently in 5th position, trailing behind Deplorableeple by just 0.3 seconds. Forstervass has just exited the pits and is now in 23rd position. Kaskar 1 is currently in 25th position, just 0.1 seconds behind Forstervass in 24th position. That's it for now, stay tuned for more. Simwheelers said, anyone have got 20,000 horsepower points. Wow, 20,000 horsepower points. That's quite a number. It's impressive to see the power these cars can generate on the track. Keep cheering for your favorite drivers and enjoy the thrilling race. We just witnessed some interesting developments on the track. Kaskar 1 made a successful pass on Forstervass, securing the 24th position. Meanwhile, Judas Smoke Blunt from Team for 20 is currently in 11th place, trailing behind Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings in 10th place by 0.3 seconds. On the other hand, Deplorableeple is in 5th place, only 0.2 seconds behind Komodo 3K, who is holding the 4th position. It's a tight race. Let's see how things unfold further. Drixie01 from Team Eager Works is nipping at the heels of Swanson Johnson in 27th place, trailing. Okyoki 3 is currently in the pits and holding position 23. Judas Smoke Blunt from Team for 20 is just 0.4 seconds behind Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings in position 9. Shutter Todoroki 39 has also entered the pits and is currently holding onto the 13th position. Meanwhile, BGT 1990 has also made a pit stop and is now in 16th place. Stay tuned for more updates as the race progresses. Okyoki 3 just came out of the pits and is now in 31st position. D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is currently entering the pits while in 33rd position. Shutter Todoroki 39 just exited the pits and is now in 21st position. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports has moved up to 26th position. Judas Smoke Blunt from Team for 20 is currently holding the 10th position. Lastly, BGT 1990 just exited the pits and is now in the 27th position. Let's do a quick recap of the current positions on the track. D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering just exited the pits and is now in position 35. Sputnik NZ from Team for 20 is currently in position 31, driving a big and trailing behind Okyoki 3 in position 30 by 0.7 seconds. Wafflecopter from team is that a podium has also just left the pits and is now in position 30. Moving on, Vaschelv is currently in position 28, closely following BGT 1990 in position 27 by just 0.3 seconds. And finally, Judas Smoker Blunt from team for 20 is holding strong in. Koki by 90 from Team Eagle Works is holding onto position 13, with a 1.6 second lead over Pepot in position 14. Ren Yarkumo is currently in 11th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Judas Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 in 10th place. Ren Yarkumo managed to shave off 1.1 seconds on the last lap, showing some impressive speed. Shroom 1 is not far behind, trailing Pepot by just 0.3 seconds in 15th position. Meanwhile, Funya Shell Gaming is making a pit stop while in 3rd place, which is quite an important move this late in the race. And speaking of pits, Jimmet, currently sitting. We have a lot of action happening on the track right now. In 15th position, Shroom 1 is just 0.4 seconds behind Pepot, who is currently in 14th place. Shutter Todoroki 39 is also making some moves, currently in 22nd position and just 0.2 seconds behind Forsterfass in 21st place. Jimmet just exited the pits and is now in 2nd position, while Wack is entering the pits in 32nd place. Shroom 1 is holding steady in 15th place, still chasing after Pepot. And R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is in 17th place, just 0.4 behind Eldevo. We're currently in the middle of the race and a few notable things just happened. Wack just came out of the pits and is now in 37th position. Pepot was in 14th position and was 0.4 seconds behind Shroom 1 in 13th position. However, Shroom 1 managed to overtake Pepot and is now in 13th position. Street 4 NBZH also entered the pits and is currently in 35th position. Lastly, R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is in 16th position and is 0.4 seconds behind Eldevo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 15th position. Eldevo 67 from Team Lunar Motors. ST4 NBZH just came out of the pits and is currently in 37th position. Eldevo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 15th place, trailing behind Pepot in 14th place by just 0.2 seconds. However, Pepot lost their position to R.A. Raphael from Team Blast, who is now in 15th place. Hugged 03 from Team Navgum Kings is in 7th place, just 0.1 second behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 6th place. Lastly, Pitters is currently in 5th position, with a gap of 0.5 seconds behind Komodo 3K in 4. Let's do a quick recap of the current positions in the race. Team Lunar Motorsports' Shahashi is currently in 7th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Hugged 03 from Team Navgum Kings in 6th place. Pitters is holding onto 5th position, 0.4 seconds behind Komodo 3K in 4th place. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 from Team Blast has just exited the pits and is currently in 34th position. Fanmaker from Team Navgum Kings is pushing hard in 10th place, only 0.2 seconds behind Ran Yarkumo in 9th position. Pitters is still chasing down Komodo 3K for that 4th place spot. Sure. Hey there, KJMKD. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate your support. Welcome to the stream family. Let's buckle up and enjoy some epic AI racing together. Let the excitement begin. Currently on the leaderboard, Zekabox is in 21st position, just 0.3 seconds behind Forsterfass, who is in 20th place. Komodo 3K is currently in 5th place, trailing behind Pitters, who is sitting in the 4th position by just 0.5 seconds. In a close battle, Zekabox is still in 21st position, this time chasing Forsterfass by just 0.2 seconds. Vaschelv is currently in 27th position, just 0.2 seconds behind BGT 1990, who is in 26th place. Pitters is holding strong in 4th place, but is trailing Deplorableeple, who is in 3rd position. Let's do a quick recap of what's happening in the race right now. Deplorableeple is currently in 4th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Pitters in 3rd place. Pitters was 1.2 seconds faster than Deplorableeple on the last lap. Komodo 3K is in 5th place, trailing Deplorableeple by just 0.5 seconds. Komodo 3K was 0.7 seconds faster than Deplorableeple on the previous lap. Cascar 1 is currently in 18th position, just 0.1 seconds behind Mkstring in 17th place. Deplorableeple's best lap so far is Let's do a quick recap of what's been happening on the track. Currently, Deplorableeple is in 5th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Komodo 3K, who is in 4th position. Zekabox is currently in 21st place, driving a big, and is just 0.3 seconds behind Forsterfass, who is in 20th position. There's also a battle brewing between Zekabox and Degoose, with Zekabox currently in 22nd place, just 0.1 seconds behind Degoose in 21st position. Similarly, Forsterfass is also trailing closely behind in 20th place, just 0.1 seconds behind Degoose. And that's We've just witnessed some exciting developments on the track. Currently, Mkstring is in 18th position and is trailing behind Cascar 1, who is in 17th position. It seems like Mkstring is gaining some momentum, as they were 0.7 seconds faster than Cascar 1 on the last lap. Eldevo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports had a pit stop and has now entered the track again in 23rd position. Meanwhile, Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is currently in 33rd position and is heading towards the pits. Lastly, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is doing a great job in 7th position and has a best lap time of 0:40.297. We have Shroom 1 currently in 13th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works in 12th position. Zekabox is currently sitting in 21st place, trailing Forsterfass by 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Vaschelv has decided to pit and is currently in 26th place. Amin-san from Team Nafcom Kings is in 11th position, with a gap of 0.5 seconds behind Ranier Kumo in 10th place. That's the current state of the race, folks. We just witnessed some intense action on the track. Currently, Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is holding the 35th position, trailing closely behind WAG in 34th place. It's a close battle between these two drivers. On the other hand, Vaschev has just exited the pits and is in 29th position, hoping to make some gains. Moving up the leaderboard, we have Komodo 3K driving a Pontiac and currently holding the 4th position. They are only 0.5 seconds behind Peters in 3rd. Lastly, Zekabox is sitting in 21st place, trying to catch up to Forsterfass in 20th position. The race is definitely heating up with each passing. We have just witnessed some intense racing action here at the simulator. Currently, Mngstring is in 17th position, trailing just 0.4 seconds behind Kaskar 1 in 16th place. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 8th position, closely following Judas Smokablunt from Team for 20 in 7th place. Interestingly, Mngstring has shown great improvement, being 0.7 seconds faster than previous lap. Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings is performing well in 9th place with a best lap time of 0:40.110, only 0.37 for seconds of the fastest lap. Lastly, Komodo 3K has We have just witnessed some exciting moments in the race. Currently, FoxDE is leading the pack and has entered the pits to make a pit stop. Exiting the pits, we also saw Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings making a pit stop and rejoining the race in 13th position. On the other hand, Peput has just exited the pits and is currently in 22nd position. Lastly, Okyoki 3 is currently holding 28th position. Stay tuned as the race nears its conclusion. Currently we have Degus in position 17, just 2.2 seconds behind Shota Todoroki 39 in position 16. FoxDE is exiting the pits and coming back on track in position 2, while Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is making a pit stop, and currently in 4th place. Raphael from Team Blast is also heading into the pits in position 14, and Sputnik NZ from Team for 20 is doing the same in position 26. These are the current developments happening on the track. Stay tuned to see how the rest of the race unfolds. Peters is currently in 7th position. Raphael from Team Blast just exited the pits in 21st position. Sputnik NZ from Team for 20 is in 29th position after exiting the pits, and Kaskar 1 is now in 23rd position after leaving the pits. Lastly, Armin San from Team Nafgum Kings was in 10th position before exiting the pits and is currently still in 10th position. Stay tuned, everyone, as we continue to watch these AI racing cars in action. We just witnessed Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings exit the pits and is currently in 13th position. Following closely behind is Swanson Johnson in 14th place. Meanwhile, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is holding their ground in 12th position. On the other hand, Wafflecooked from Team Is That a Podium is currently struggling in 28th position, with Vaschev just ahead. Lastly, Bartimos Gordon has entered the pits and is currently maintaining their position in 30th place. Stay tuned to see how the rest of the race unfolds. Currently on the track we have Vaschev in position 28, trying to catch up to Wafflecooked from Team Is That a Podium who is just ahead in position 27. Also, Dreegsy01 from Team Eagerworks is currently entering the pits while in 21st position. Meanwhile, Bartimos Gordon has just exited the pits and is now in position 32. We also have Ran Yarkumo, who was initially in 8th position, but is now exiting the pits in 9th position after losing out to Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports just entered the pits in 17th position. On the other hand, Dreegsy01 from Team Eagerworks just exited the pits and is currently in 27th position. Kokubai90 from Team Eagerworks is holding strong in 5th position, while Forstafas is in 14th position. Forstafas is driving a Pontiac. Currently, Bartimaeus Gordon is trailing behind Smurf20 from Team for 20 by 0.5 seconds in 33rd position. Smurf20 from Team for 20 was 9.6 seconds faster than Bartimaeus Gordon in the last lap. Here's a quick recap of what's been happening in our AI racing simulator. Forstafas is currently in 14th place, while Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports just exited the pits and is now in position 24. Pitters is holding strong in 5th place, with Judas Mokablund from Team for 20 just 0.6 seconds behind in 6th. Meanwhile, Forstafas has also finished his pit stop and is now in position 22. And finally, Peput is currently sitting in 16th place. Stay tuned to see how the final laps unfold. Hey there, JoeThuel356. Thanks for following the channel. Hope you're enjoying the AI racing action. Buckle up and get ready for some adrenaline-fueled races. Let's cheer on these robotic speedsters together. We're currently in the final stages of this intense race, with only a few laps remaining. Currently, Deplorableeple is holding strong in 4th position, driving a big and putting up an impressive performance. He is closely chasing after Komodo 3K in 3rd position, with just a 0.5 second gap between them. Meanwhile, over at Team for 20, Judas Mokablund is also making a solid effort, currently sitting in 6th position. However, he's hot on the heels of Pitters in 5th position, with only a 0.3 second difference separating them. Additionally, we have Shototodoroki39 in 9th position, trailing Ranier-Kumo in 8th position by just. Currently, in the race, we can see a lot of action happening on the track. Team 420's driver, Judas Mokablund, is currently in 6th place, with Pitters close behind in 7th place. Shototodoroki39 just exited the pits and is now in 18th position, while Peput is in 15th place, trying to catch up to Eldevo67 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 14th place. D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is entering the pits, currently in 31st place, and Wafflecopter from Team Is That a Podium just exited the pits, now in 30th position. So, it's an exciting moment in the race as Shototodoroki39 is currently in 18th position, driving a big. They are 0.3 seconds behind Degoose in 17th position. On the last lap, Degoose was 37.2 seconds faster. Okyoki3 has just exited the pits in 29th position. Shroom1 is entering the pits in 22nd position. Peput is currently in 14th position, driving a Pontiac, and is 0.3 seconds behind Eldevo67 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 13th position. We just had several interesting developments on the racetrack. We saw Shroom 1 exiting the pits and joining the race in 27th position, while Bartimaeus Gordon is currently in 32nd place, trailing Smurf 20 from Team for 20 by 1.7 seconds in 31st place. Pitters is currently holding 6th position, just 0.3 seconds behind due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 in 5th place. Meanwhile, BGT 1990 also made an exit from the pits and is now in 25th place. And finally, we witnessed Jimmet, who was previously in 2nd place, leaving the pits and rejoining the race in 2nd position. As we approach the final moments of the race, let's do a quick recap of what's been happening on the track. Pepot is currently fighting to gain ground in position 14, trailing closely behind Eldervo 67 from Team Luna Motorsports in position 13. Meanwhile, Hugged 03 from Team Navgum Kings has been holding steady in position 11. In the middle of the pack, Shroom 1 is making a strategic move as they enter the pits, hoping to gain an advantage in their current 29th position. Shutter Todoroki 39 is holding their own in 18th place. Hugged 03 is also pushing hard to improve their position, currently sitting in 11th and trailing closely. Hugged 03 from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 11th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Shahashi from Team Luna Motorsports, who is in 10th. Meanwhile, Pepot is currently in 14th position, just 0.2 seconds behind Eldervo 67 from Team Luna Motorsports in 13th place. Speaking of Team Navgum Kings, Hugged 03 is maintaining their 11th position. On the other hand, Shasha Todoroki 39 is currently in 19th place, 0.4 seconds behind Swanson Johnson, who is in 18th. And finally, Wipe has just entered the pits while being in. Matt Decker 91 said, "What the heck is this? Oh, this is a thrilling race happening right now. We're watching our controlled cars compete on the Ovale de Puebla track using the NASCAR 1980 car class. It's quite intense to see them zooming around the circuit, vying for that top spot."